This is 5.9, part 2. This box is in your book on page 384 if you want to look at it later. It talks about the patterns of imaginary numbers. I'm going to go ahead and have you write down these instead. And then if you want to look back in your book later. The powers of I. So go ahead and write down these 8 powers of I. All right. The first 4 are done for us, and I'll explain where they come from. This is the pattern, and then after these first 4, the pattern just repeats over and over again every 4 powers. So the first one, I to the 0, anything raised to the 0 power is 1. And then I to the 1 power, so anything raised to the 1 power is just itself. So that's just I. Then, remember from the first slide, I squared can be replaced with -1. Then I cubed. If I want to break down I cubed into I squared and then I, what happens is this I squared becomes -1, and then I have the I. Now my pattern just repeats. So I start back again at 1, and then the next term is I, and then the next term is -1, and then -I, and now it repeats again. Starts over again at 1. If I asked you for something like reducing down I to the 15th power, and they want us to find the answer, you could go through and continue this pattern every 4 terms to get to the 15th term, or you can break down this into, let's say, I to the 5 times I to the 5 times I to the 5. I have 15 I's there. And then look at my value for 5. I to the 5 is I times I, which is I cubed. Now look over at I cubed. I cubed is -I. So that would be my final answer. You can look at more examples in the book if you'd like to, or the pattern. This will be the assignment that we'll be working on 5.9, day 1, page 386, 1 through 17, 27 through 29, and then 70 to 74. There is a day 2 for this lesson, 5.9, day 2.